Egg roll time. What's up, my Nitro gang? Welcome to part 3 of this Thunder Tiger Tomahawk MX restoration project. In this gang, we are never short on egg rolls, you know what I'm saying, egg rolls, and nitro motors. Check this out, guys. Let me give you guys a little catch up on what the gang has been doing. In the last part, I removed the engine, I removed the pull start, removed the one-way bearing, pretty much removed everything other than the sleeve of the engine. Put some WD-40 in the crankcase, engine spun right over. Now, of course, I think at this point I am going to be removing the sleeve. So let's get straight to disassembling the motor further. By the way, if you want to join the Nitro gang, you either gotta send in one of your used Nitro engines, that's part of the initiation, right? Or you gotta enjoy a nice egg roll alongside me. Considering I'm not inviting any of you over to my Nitro workshop just yet, you gotta be sending in Nitro engines to me. In fact, let me say thanks once again to one of my viewers who actually sent these two ideal HPI engines in to me quite a while ago. I have not put them to good use, but this HPI G3.0 might make its way into this Thunder Tiger. We're gonna see how well the original stock .18 motor from this thing runs. Now let me enjoy a nice egg roll right here. So this egg roll is not from a Chinese food place. It was a frozen egg roll, so not the best. If you bring egg rolls over to my house, make sure they're from a legit Chinese food place. Or else your initiation might not go so well into the Nitro gang, you know what I'm saying? At this point, I think the WD-40 has done as much as possible. The crankshaft seems to be moving relatively smoothly, but I think I might do the extra step here and show you guys exactly what to do if you have a crankcase that just needs a little bit more attention. So what I need to do is remove this sleeve. Now, I cannot remove it with my fingers. I don't want to use any pliers here. There is a pretty unique trick on what you could do. This is a basic zip tie. I'm going to stick it right here into the exhaust port, just this thick piece here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that it contacts the part of the sleeve inside. And when I spin over the piston, it's literally going to push out the sleeve on top. You guys see what's going on here? The zip tie is deep in there right now, so when I spin over the crankshaft correctly, of course, it should just push the piston out. You guys see that? The piston is coming up like this. Yep, there you go. Now you can remove the zip tie. Now, of course, getting the zip tie out is not that easy at this point, but you could just go like this. The zip tie is out. Everything is still safe inside. I didn't use any metal pieces to remove this sleeve. All right. Okay, this is easier now. So the sleeve could only go in one way, so there's really nothing to worry about. There is a slotted notch here in the front of the crankcase, so it's supposed to be mating with this piece here that's indented on the sleeve. So you really cannot make any mistakes here. Oh, it's tight in there. Oh man. Barely coming out here. Oh. Yep, there it goes. We've got separation, guys, separation. I hope this Thunder Tiger engine doesn't have any separation anxiety. At this point, you can remove the connecting rod right there, but I think I might just leave it here in place and go wash this out. Here's a close look at the cylinder sleeve. Now, this is where Nitro engines get all of their power. This is very different from a regular fit scale gas motor in the fact that these things are actually chrome plated. They last a really long time. At the top of the sleeve here, there's usually a pinch, so you can get a pinching tool to kind of increase some of that pinch here, but oftentimes it's better just to rebuild these or get a completely different engine. These are the basic differences between a gas engine and a nitro motor, and that is the sleeve and the fact that it really is just pinched at the top. You cannot physically see it inside, but at the top of the stroke, when the piston is at the top here, there is a lot more compression. Time to wash some of the accessory components that were on the engine. I've removed the gasket on the back plate. I've removed the glow plug from here. I also removed the high-speed needle valve from the carburetor. I'm going to leave on this O-ring. I don't want to really remove it. I'm just going to be careful around it. I'm literally going to wash the entire engine block in the sink with nothing but some soap, some water, a sponge, you know, my old toothbrush. There are many other ways to clean nitro motors. Don't think that this is the best or the fastest. It's probably definitely the cheapest though. But I just need to get the grime off the engine case in general. You know, I'm not too particularly worried about getting inside there. It seems to be pretty freed up now. I just need it to be presentable. Okay, let's wash it off with some water. This might require a second cleaning. The first cleaning, much better. So inside, you know, I didn't really dig too deep in there. It seems to be spinning over just fine as it is right now. I mean, the engine block is cleaner. I might give this another soak and another scrub too. All the components of a Nitro engine that came out of this 10 scale touring sedan. I mean, yeah, it's probably a little bit more than what you guys expected, right? When you look at it from the top like this. And I have it pretty much not even disassembled all the way in the front. The clutch pieces are still on the motor here. But yeah, everything is clean, everything is good to go. I'm gonna be applying some of this after-on oil and possibly the WD-40 while I'm doing the assembly process. Best way to hang out with the Nitro engines is to enjoy some egg rolls right along them, right? Yo, HPI engine, you want some of this egg roll? No, it's only 20% Nitro, I'm sorry. Oh, you want it 30%? Tastes too expensive for me, bro. Time for a little segue. I showed you this cool Nitro ride in the previous part. Well, I'm going to show it to you guys here again because I always wanted one of these. This is actually a Tower Hobbies Tower Terror. It has a .25 big block engine, pull start. Now when I remove the body, you're going to see something that if you know RCs, you're going to be familiar with. So check this out, guys. Yep. What does this look like to you? This is a twin vertical plate design. No, this is not a competitor to the Savage because it is a 10th scale, but this thing is really cool. I always wanted one of these when they were new. This one, of course, needs a whole bunch of repair and maintenance, probably rebuilding half of it. I paid almost nothing for this on eBay. What's interesting is these tires, now, yeah, they're really cool looking. They have 17mm hubs inside, but they do not have foam. Check this out. Yep, these are pneumatic tires. I'm not sure how this is actually going to drive later, but we're going to repair this. I'm going to rebuild this. I don't care if I have to stick another HPI X4.6 motor in here because I have one. What's good about this is, check it out. Yep, the pull start, oh man, there's a lot of compression. It's not seized, guys. I could actually pull this engine loose. Welcome to the first ever New York City Top Gear's Hater Corner, the only show where I wear a Marty McFly style Back to the Future life preserver to take on some of the comments you guys leave. This comment comes from Michael Mulcahy. He writes, absolutely hilarious, this guy's one of three things, completely oblivious, paid by Traxxas, or the ultimate Traxxas fanboy. This comes to be on a video on this Traxxas Revo, guys. I guess we got a hater in town. I'm gonna need this life preserver. Okay, man, what do I got to say to you? I am neither of those things. I have said Traxxas is bad in some regards. I do love the Traxxas Revo, and no, I am not paid by Traxxas. This is a very old Traxxas. It is not even new. I have not even tested any of their new models, so there's no way that I am paid by Traxxas. But Traxxas, if you're listening, if you want to contact me and give me one of your Slayers, I'll take one of those bad boys. I could definitely use a Traxxas Slayer Nitro on my show. Here is a good one on the Primal MT pickup video. Gabriel Nielsen says blah 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 blah, boring, after 3 minutes and 27 seconds I had enough, bye, capital bye guys. My response was, at least you stayed until 3:16, get it? Because Stone Cold says so. You're gonna have a comment like that, you're gonna get an answer from Stone Cold himself.
And that's the bottom line. What? Because Stone Cold said so. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Here's a good one, a comment on the original Rovin Baja on my channel, which is this right here that I got from eBay, the 30cc model. Krakenstein Loskin writes, completely biased review. You work for them. Primal RC, Rovin RC. My answer is, hey man, did you not see the eBay screenshots of where I paid for this with my own money? This is a terrific product. It does not need me to sell it. It sells itself. Just ask anyone who owns a modern Rovin or King Motors Baja. So do you work for HPI? Is that it? Then of course I followed up, can you hook me up with a job at HPI though? I have many skills similar to Napoleon Dynamite and Mr. 5% Rich Piana. So guess what? No response from him. I guess he does not work for HPI. So what's going on? Top 3 hater comments are down. Stay tuned in part 4 of this Thunder Tiger restoration. I will be putting the engine back together. See you later. Till next time. I will make sure that Marty McFly gets his life preserver back. We don't want nothing to go wrong in 1955 now, do we?